Hello everyone. So in this video, what we will do is we'll discuss a simple JavaScript problem. So the problem is to eliminate zeros from a given number. Okay. So let's say we have a number something like this where num is equal to 104. Okay. If this is the given number, so the output should be 1 4. Okay. So we want to eliminate that zero. Suppose let's say I have something like 304056780. Then what should be the output? The output should be 3456780. Okay, 3456780. Zero should be eliminated. Okay, so what will be the basic idea to do this? So first let's first see what a number consists of. So let me take a small number first. So let's say I have 207. Okay, so we all know that this number can be broken down into 2 into 100 plus 0 into 10 plus 7 into 1, isn't it? 2 into 100 is 200, 0 into 10 is 0, and 7 into 1 is 7. Okay, so 200 plus 0 plus 7 is 207. Okay, so this is how we can break down the number. Okay, moreover we can break it further like this: 2 into 10 to the power 10 to the power 2 plus 0 into 0 into 10 to the power 1 plus 7 into 10 to the power 0. This is what actually the number is made up of. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to first get this thing. So to eliminate the zero, what we will do is we know this thing. So our goal is to first separate the digits. So by separating the digits, what I will do, I'll get 2, I'll get 0, and I'll get 7, isn't it? If I separate the 3 digits from this. After separating the digits, what I need to do is I will not take this, I'll ignore this 0. Whenever there 0, I get a 0, I have to ignore that. Okay, so I'll be left with what numbers? 2 and 7. If I ignore the 0, I'll have 2 and 7. So after that, what I have to do? After that, I have to do something like this: 2 into 10 to the power 1 plus 7 into 10 to the power 0. Okay, so what will this give us? This will give us 2 into 10 to the power 1 is 20 plus 7 into 10 to the power 0 is 7. So this will give me 27. Okay, this is the logic behind what we are going to do now. Okay, so first let us separate the digits. Okay, then we will, so while separating we have to check whether the number is 0 or not. So let's say first I'll separate the 7 from the 207. I'll get the 7. So I have to check is what I have to check is that a 0? If it is not 0, only then we'll do whatever we want, these things. Okay, if it is a 0, we'll just ignore it. Okay, okay. So then let's start what we need to do here. Okay, so here we have the number. Okay, now I'll have a variable called sum, where because this sum I have to, at the end I have to add it, isn't it? Add it and save it in a variable. So this variable will be sum. So ultimately at the end of the coding, after at the end of all the commands, at sum I'll have the 27. Okay, okay, fine. So initially sum is 0. Okay, and then what I'll have is we have this 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 1, we are doing this, right? 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 0. This power 0, 1, 2, 3, this value, I'll store it in I. Okay. So initially I value will be 0 because for the first digit we will multiply with 10 to the power 0. Second digit we will do multiply with 10 to the power 1. If there is a third digit, so let's say I have a bigger number, something like this, 306078430100. Okay, so let's say this is the number. So what we need to do here, uh, first thing is all the zeros will be eliminated. So what will be the output? The output will be 367843 and 1. Okay, so this number will get the digits. First thing is we'll separate the digits. I'll separate the 0, so I'll ignore it. Again I'll move on to the next digit. It is also 0, I'll ignore it, and then I'll go to 1. Okay, so this 1, I have to take it and I have to multiply it with 10 to the power 0 because that will be the first digit, right? From right side. Then I'll get the 2. Oh, sorry, I don't have a 2. I have a 3 here actually. Okay, 367843 1. Okay, so after the 1 I'll get 3, isn't it? So this 3 I have to multiply it with 10 to the power 1. After that I'll get the 4, that will be multiplied with 10 to the power 2. Okay, so for that purpose I am having this I. So first 10 to the power 0, then 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the last 3 will be multiplied with 10 to the power 6. Okay, fine. So initially the I value will be 0 and gradually it will be incremented. Okay, in every step. Okay, so we have the number, which is a big number. We have the sum, where we will have the final output, and I is the power. Okay, fine. Now let us start the procedure. So initially what I have to do is, first I have to separate the last digit. So we'll separate the digits one by one. Okay, and so to separate the digit one by one, so we have to do it again and again, right? We'll separate this 0, we'll separate the other 0, then 1, 0, 3, 4, 8, 7. So everything will be in a loop. So let me use a while loop here. Okay, so while, and this number will be what to say, initially the number is a big number. Later on, when I will separate this last 0, and then I have to remove this 0 from this part. Okay, so num will be left with 3060784301, not the last 0. So this way, it the next time it will be like this. Okay, one digit will be excluded from the main number, then it will become this, then it will become this. So like this it will go on, and at the end, after 30 it will become 3, and after that it will become 0. Okay, after 3, because nothing is there, so at one time the num will become over. That means all the digits, when it is over, we have to stop the loop. Okay, so I'll put a condition here as num greater than 0. So the while loop is to be run up to num greater than 0. When it becomes 0, it means that we need to stop there. Okay, fine. So while num greater than 0, now we have to start the procedure. Okay, so first thing is we have to get the last digit. How do I get the last digit? So let me take a, so what we can do is, if we do this whole number modulus 10 %10 operator, then what will happen, we'll get the last digit. So let me so that is the remainder operator, isn't it? So I'll have a var rem, okay, variable. So here I'll use that rem to find the last digit. Okay, so here I write rem is equal to num mod 10. Okay, rem equal to num mod 10. Now immediately what I will get here, I'll get the last 0. Okay, so if it is 0, we have to ignore it, right? If it is not 0, only then we need to do something, isn't it? So let me write a condition here. If rem is not equal to 0, then what we will do is, we have to multiply that first digit with 10 to the power 0, right? So first time we'll get 0, so that 0 will be excluded. Next time this 0 will get, that will also be excluded. Then we'll get this 1. So this 1 means the last digit will be multiplied with 10 to the power 0. So for this part, what I'll do is, when I got that the rem is not equal to 0, so I'll do sum is equal to sum plus rem into what? 10 to the power 0. That means for the first time I is 0. So first time I'll put it as 10 to the power I. That means 10 to the power 0. Okay. So in sum, what I will have? I'll have 1, isn't it? 1 into 0 plus 1 into 10 to the power 0. So I'll have here 1. Immediately after doing the calculating the sum, I have to increment the value of I. Okay. So now the I will become 1 from 0 to 1. So that 1 will be again multiplied when we get the 3. Okay. When we get the 3, that it will be 3 into 10 to the power 1. So that we can get the 3 here. Okay. Okay. Fine. So after this if condition, what I have to do is, first digit is gone. First digit we have taken and it is at 0, so this part is excluded. Now we have to get the second 0. How do I get the second 0? Because now it is a big number. So what I will do, I told earlier that we have to eliminate this, remove this 0, remove this last digit from the whole number. So what I can do here is, I can write here num is equal to parse int of num by 10. So what will happen here? Num by 10 means this whole number divided by 10 will be 10 less. This is the number, isn't it? So parse int of that number, we will get it as this. So let's say we have a 7 at the end. Okay, so that means the desired output will be this, right? So if we have a 7 at the end, what will happen? Num by 10 will give you 306078430100.7. Okay, so in that whole number 0.7, if we do parse int, the 0.7 part will be excluded, and in num what will be stored? 306078430100 will be stored. Now we will again repeat the whole thing from here by finding the rem. So if we apply num mod 10 on this, again we will get the last digit, and this way the whole thing will be repeated. So this time what will happen? Next time when we do this sum part, the I will be incremented to 2. But if you observe carefully here, what will happen here is, for the first time we'll get the 7, isn't it? For the first time we'll get the 7, that will be multiplied with 10 to the power I, that is 10 to the power 0. Next time 0 is next time this 0 will not get into this part in this if condition, because the condition will be false. Rem is equal to 0. So this 0 will be ignored, this 0 will also be ignored, then 1 will come. So at that point, this I will be 2, right? So 1 will be multiplied with 10 to the power 2. Again, this 0 will be ignored, and then 3 will come. At that point, I will be incremented. So 3 into 10 to the power 2 will happen here. Okay. So this way, the whole process will be repeated, and we will get the number without zeros in the sum variable. Okay, so till now whatever we have done, that is okay, but we have not used the sum because the whole number is stored in sum. So we have to use the sum. So you will print that sum value in the console.log of sum. So let's see now what is the output we are getting. So we should get this output, isn't it? 36784317. Okay, let's run this code. So in the console, you can see we got 36784317. Okay. So let me see some other numbers. Let me try to put some other numbers and try to find out the value. So let's say I put here 104. If 104 I put, the output should be 14, right? Save it, reload it. So I got 14 here. Okay. So let's say I wrote here 500007000. So what should I get? The output should be 57, right? Save it, go to the browser, reload it. I got 57 here. Okay. So that is the logic behind this. What we are doing is, if it is a 0, we are ignoring it. If it is non-zero number, only then we are doing this part. Okay. We are incrementing the I value so that the power is incremented. So every time, first time we get a non-zero number, it is multiplied with 10 to the power 0. Second time 10 to the power 1. Third time 10 to the power 2, and so on. Okay. I hope the code is clear here. Thank you.